Hello and welcome. We are discussing PYQs of percentages and the theme is base value. What is the meaning of the theme? How to deal with the problems that are based upon theme? We are going to learn all this stuff with the help of question directly. So let's start. Please pay attention to this problem. It was there in the CSAT 2019. It says when a runner was crossing 12-kilometer mark, she was informed that she had completed 80% of the race. How many kilometers was the runner supposed to run in this race? Now see, in this question, percentage sign has been given along with the number and after that off word is present. So it means the base value for this 80% is the race. The race over here means the complete distance of the race, the complete length of the race. So let's say the complete length of the race was x. Then 80%, if you calculate 80% of it, it was what? It was 12 kilometers. Now if we solve this, so x will comes out to be equal to 12 upon 80%, which is further equal to 12 into 100 by 80, which is further equal to 50. Option B is the right choice. Now, by chance, this is one way of dealing with it. Now, what else you can do? If you know that 80% in terms of fraction is nothing but what it is 4/5. Like if you do 80% of something, it is equivalent to 4/5 of something. So 4/5 of the race, you have already assumed that total length of the race is x. So if you do 4/5 of x, it was what? It was 12 kilometers. Now 4 3s are 12 and x is equals to 50. Now this is the other way of calculating the total length of the race. Hence answer is option B. I hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next problem. Now, this is the next question. It says in a class 60%. For this 60%, what is the base? Total count of student is the base. Okay. So 60% of total student are Indians and 50% of what? Total student are girls. If 30% of what? 30% of the Indian student. So along with percentages value, we should know that percentage, for that particular percentage value, which is the base. For this 60% total student is the base. For this 50% total students are the base. For this 30% base is the Indian student. Okay. Then what percentage of foreign student are boys? So we want our answer in terms of percentage here. So see how to answer, how to deal with this question. So let's start with this first case. This 60% of what? It was of total student. Do we know how many students were there? We do not know its value, so you can assume it to be x, 100 and whatever you want to. So I'm assuming that total student are what? 100. Total student are 100. Now it is given 60% of the student are from India. So if you calculate 60% of 100, now what is 60% of 100? 60% of 100 is 60. So 60 out of 100, 60 students are what? They are Indian. So if 60 out of 100, 60 students are Indian, so obviously 100 minus 60, remaining 40 students should be foreigner. Then next, 50% of the students are girls. So total student are 100. If you do 50% of 100, so 50% of 100 is 50. So in this 100 student, 50 are girls and remaining 50 should be what? Remaining 50 should be boys. Okay. Now Next it is written 30% of Indian student. 30%. For that 30% base is Indian student. I know how many Indian students are there, 60. So if you do 30% of Indian student, which means 30% of 60, what is that? 18. So 18 students are girls. Out of 16 Indian students, 18 students are girls. Okay, or Indian girls. So remaining out of 60, 18 students are girls. So remaining should be boys. So 42 boys are Indian. That 42 boys are Indian. Now I know total boys are 50. Out of 50, 42 boys are Indian. So definitely remaining 50 minus 42, this remaining 8 should be boys of foreign origin. Okay, now what we want finally, we want to find out percentage of foreign student are boys. So out of foreign student, how many, what is the percentage of boys? So total foreign student are 40 and out of 40, 8 are boys. So this is what we are looking for. So 8 by 40 into 100, which comes out to be equal to 20%. So 20% of the foreign students are what? They are boys. Hence answer is option D. I hope guys this is clear to everyone. Let's move on. Now the next question. So all of these are base value problem. So whenever we want to find out answer in terms of percentage, we write base value in the denominator. Otherwise, we will multiply the base value with the given percentage. Let's talk about this question. It says A and B are two heavy steel blocks. If B is placed on the top of A, then weight increases by 60%. So let's say weight of A alone was 100. You can assume it to be X, that is your choice. Now, when the box A is placed on it, so total weight on block A, block B is also placed. So the total weight will increase by 60%. What is 60% more than 100? 160. So see, weight increases by 60%, meaningly you have to add 60% of 100 to 60, which becomes what? 160. Now, how much weight will reduce with respect to total weight of AB if B is removed from the top? Now, total weight is 160. So if we remove B, remove B, then the final weight or total reduction in weight will be 160 minus 100, that is 60 only. Okay, see, total weight was 160. If we remove B, we're gonna left out with 100. So how much reduction is present? Only 60 reduction is present, and examiner is saying how much weight will reduce. 60 will reduce out of, with respect to total weight of AB. Total weight of AB is 160 into 100. We are looking for this reduction in terms of percentage. So 60 by 160 into 100, it comes out to be equal to, if we solve this, so 3 by 8 into 100, and 3 by 8 is nothing but it is 37.5%. Hence total reduction in weight will be what? It is 37.5%. I hope guys this is clear. Kindly note it down.